Hello my friends, this is Wayne here once again for the Let's Play Kit Gaming channel, bringing you another episode of State of Decay Lifeline, the awesome new DLC pack, army themed from Undead Labs for the amazing zombie apocalypse survival simulation game, State of Decay from Undead Labs. Something to do with words. Now, I'm going to show you something cool that I just found. Help and options, how to play. It gives you a complete overview of the new features in Lifeline. So, I'm going to show you guys this now. So yes, State of Decay is a Lifeline. State of Decay Lifeline is a military-themed expansion to State of Decay, featuring a new map, new characters, and new ways to survive. You are Greyhound 1, a US Army unit that's been inserted into a zombie-infested city to rescue key personnel, starting with a research scientist named Dr. Thomas Horn, whose helicopter crashed just outside of town. The city of Danforth is almost completely overrun with zombies. Press select to view the map. The red areas are danger zones. One step inside a danger zone will attract a swarm of zombies from the urban centre. Now there is an achievement for surviving for 2 minutes inside a danger zone, and I will also be launching a challenge series you guys can take part in and film and so on and so forth, and send it to me, and then stuff and things will happen, and then we'll talk about that more about that later. Blah 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 blah. Use the elevated highway to navigate outskirts of the city and stay out of harm's way mostly. Once you've established your base of operations, press up on the D-pad to manage your facilities. New additions for Lifeline include defences, traps and distractions, the landing zone for supply drops, the ops centre for tactics and research, and the generator unlocking advanced facility actions, and the latrine, the shitter, staving off sickness. Make sure to explore all of the new advanced options at your disposal, and that's what I've showed you guys in the past 4 episodes so far. The new features are amazing for helping your survivability. Rescue missions. You were sent to Danforth specifically to rescue high-value targets, marked with red icons on the map. Now, we've learnt all about these. They vanish rather quickly. If you lose them, then you lose part of the storyline. Fail or ignore too many of them, and your operation will be scrapped. Civilians, white icons, and soldiers, green icons, are also valuable, but not mission critical. Rescued soldiers may become playable members of your unit. High-value targets and civilians will not. When rescued, they will be extracted on the next helicopter. Via a siege mission, of course. Speaking of which, zombie sieges. The current threat level displayed below the minimap indicates how soon your base will be hit by a siege, a major zombie attack. This threat level builds up over time as zombies escape the city, and then an incoming helicopter from HQ will draw them straight to your base. This means that when you rescue a high-value target or a civilian, they will need to survive a siege before they can be airlifted to safety. Whenever a siege is inbound, get back to your base quickly to help defend it, or people are likely to die. Another thing I've learnt the hard way. Press down on the D-pad to access radio options from HQ, including artillery strikes, reinforcements and drone recon, revealing zombie and building locations on the map, plus the ability to place outposts. Eventually, you may need to establish your own access to use these abilities. We already know that now. I showed you in the last episode as well, my friends. And finally, vehicle storage. We already know all about that. So, let's get this show on the road and get Lifeline back on the roll. But I just wanted to show you guys all about that. So what have we got left to do? Where did we leave off? We switched out to Vince at long last, as our Alicia Hawks, our captain officer, is currently knackered. Kilo we've already switched out to, so we're going to try someone new. Our new awesome survivors, our nimble Shanice and our powerhouse John, are presently out of action as we are not friends with them yet. That means side missions will need to be completed before we can use them to our advantage. We currently have 2 priority outpost set up, the artillery site and of course the drone trailer. I think they're going to be placed all around here. I will show you guys a full guide on where to access all of these at some point. The red zones are danger zones. There's a random cock and balls, and a smiley face is around here somewhere as well. There's a weird alien. We've got other stuff going on as well. X marks the spot. We've got a man called Gaz up there, G-A-Z. What are you doing up there, Gaz? We've got some art over here. We've got a hoovit over there. And things are going bad. But now it's time to continue the main storyline. I know we need to go out and forage for supplies. I'm just going to wait for the next flame for gas. We require ammunition drastically. We need ammunition drastically because we cannot make any of these new weapons and things without ammunition. We can make flame for gases by using the influence and fuel rather, and they, as we have seen, are phenomenal for increasing our survivability and setting hordes and sieges away from the camp straight away. So we are going to continue by contacting the Highroad to continue the main storyline.
This is Greyhound 1, trying to reach Highroad Actual.
Stand by, Greyhound 1.
Look at the beautiful city. So we're standing by. Current goal is to upgrade the radio.
Highroad Actual. Greyhound
Greyhound 1, switch to encrypted channel 1-5 so we can speak freely. Greyhound 1, this is Brigadier General Henry Connors. I understand you've been busy extracting assets from Danforth.
Colonel Peel was providing intel for us, sir. We understand he's gone dark.
Affirmative. Doghouse is no longer active, but before we lost contact, he sent us a burst transmission with plenty of intel. He had one objective good to go and a whole stack of leads. Your orders are to stay on mission, assuming you still have the personnel.
Roger that, sir. Ready and willing. Be advised, we've set up an outpost at the LZ. The call sign is Black Friday. We're on the radio 24/7.
Black Friday. Acknowledged. We'll keep the birds in the air for you. And
There we
keep
go.
your eyes open for military assets
Yeah,
lost at the
Vince
field.
on the prop.
We'll use anything you can find. Now, about that target. Black Friday, we need you to pick up a young man by the name of Hadley West.
New mission, my
What's his
friends, new
connection
mission.
to Dr. Horn?
None.
Look, our inventory's already kitted out, we're good to go.
Opportunity. FEMA is a no-show.
Car barricades are still active.
The governor is relying on private business owners to set up supply lines and refugee shelters. The kid you're after,
Governor, you
Hadley
say?
Weston. His family owns the biggest food shipping network in the region. We need to keep the Westons working with us. So your orders are to go get their son. Highroad out.
Oops. There we go. Can we keep his father on our side? We've got a mission to rescue Hadley Weston. Now, college student, Hadley is the son of Matthew Weston, the sole proprietor of Western Allied Industries. With most government services out of commission, we're relying on Western's shipping business, Western Food Services, to keep supply lines running, and that means rescuing his son. So that is our only priority mission at the moment, our only mission in general right now. I say that, and then we get a stranded soldier. But first things first, like I said in the previous episodes, it's all about the priority missions. If we leave these too long, they will vanish. We don't want them to vanish. We need it done quickly, and we need it done before the next siege kicks in. So we're going to rescue Hadley Weston. Can't get through that way, I don't think. And then we've got new troops to recruit as well. Extra able bodies increases our survivability against hordes, more importantly, against siege attacks. That's the last thing that we need is to, for any of our soldiers or civilians to fall victims to siege attacks. We need to keep an eye out for ammunition supplies, because the radio isn't good for calling in stuff yet. Speaking of the radio, yes it is! Ammunitions drop, a well-supplied case of munitions. Lovely stuff. So we're going to send off for that right now for 150 influence. Quite a pricey investment, but a solid one nonetheless, and one that could quite easily save our ass. Speaking of saving our asses, MRE is ready for crafting once again. And that's what we're going to do. Only costs 1 food and a few influence, and it will literally increase our survivability tenfold when it comes to fighting off sieges, as you guys saw again in the last episode. When we've manhandled all the sieges so far. I'm very surprised that we have managed to do so well at the sieges so far. I say that, you watch the next one, we're completely totalist. We've got a new Utterly Delicious in here. I'm going to go in MRE, packed, locked, and ready to rock. And now we need to bounce over this son of a bitch and kill this guy. Popped a cap right in your ass, sunshine. That was brutal.
What's going on? People eating people out there.
Hadley Weston.
Yeah? Wait, how do you know my name?
Dude, the zombie's right there. Can we not
The
kill
governor
these
sent us
first?
to bring you home.
Wow. The governor? I'm a little out of it right now.
Let's get you.
So I have his tits.
started.
We've got zombies just listening into the conversation rather than eating people. That's realistic. While I'm in here, speaking of supplies and eating, I may as well search the fast food joint for rucksacks. Would be a good idea. Extra firebomb, not going to complain about that. We've seen how useful they are at combating sieges.
I guess
I'm going to try my best not to make a noise, but I'm not going to waste any time either. How are we for meds? Alright for meds, to be honest, but what the heck, why the hell not? Nothing else, just another med. Rescue Hadley Weston, so we've got to take Hadley back home. But, of course, I want to kit out my truck with as many rooks as possible. It's going to save us a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money when it comes to... Money, influence when it comes to radioing in for supplies. Where the hell did I find the other one? Was it in here? Lost my bearings a little bit there. The feck of the meds. Here we are. Meds. We've got a zombie bro coming in here. Die sugar tits. You ain't welcome. So I'm going to drop off this, and then we're going to finish fully searching the fast food joint to cross this one off the map. We've got a horde coming in rather quick smart, so the sooner we do this, the better. Let's see. This is the 5th episode, and I've been recording these back to back, so if I sound a little less manic, 1, the caffeine started to wear off. I need more caffeine. Nice frying pan. And 2, my voice starts to croak and go rickety-rackety after a little while. Obviously, sitting here recording half hour plus at a time, it does take it out of you. But I am here for the duration, my friends. I'm determined to get a solid recording session, get as much done of this game as possible. We've got a blunt weapon there. That's all right. It's a level 4. Might as well deposit it for a little bit of extra influence. And hell, you never know when we're going to need a good solid baseball bat on the go. So have you noticed the Rucks in Trucks vehicles have new icons on the map? Let me just show you. Look at that. You got a regular truck there, and your Rucks in trucks have a little teeny tiny rucksack on top. How cute is that? So I'm going to take Hadley Weston back home to the LZ. He is a VIP. Hopefully this will make us... Is that a feral? I see before me. It was. Beryl, you didn't last long. That's only the second Beryl we've seen.
Hey, look.
Yeah, we're just going to total this horde. Because why the hell not?
Am I going to have to repeat this semester, or what?
We don't work for the college, Mr. Weston. But I'm not sure that's something to worry about at the moment.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously.
He's just interested about his college grades. Well, at least he's interested in his college grades. If I was interested in my college grades when I was in college and school, then I would not be stuck in a dead-end job.
Hey, what if
Oh,
we get
shit.
attacked? I totally need a gun, right?
No, don't give the
We're here to
stoner a
protect
gun.
You, Hadley. You don't need a weapon.
You know, I have a First Amendment right.
Second Amendment.
Oh dear.
Whatever. I'm not a lawyer. Seriously, why can't I have a gun?
Because I've listened to you talk.
Yep. We don't want to give that guy a gun. So I'm going to drop this guy off at home, Hadley Weston. Hopefully this will further the storyline. And we have a solid VIP in our ranks. If we can get some ammunition quickly, we can reset our traps for the next siege. Speaking of which, I've just completely totaled it again. Resources gained, nice, so we got an extra 16
Please go
meds.
inside and just don't do anything until the helicopter arrives.
I can't believe I keep running over these things. He's so high right now, he can't even walk past my car barricade. There we go. Nice one, Sugar Tits. Speaking of new recruits, how would he survive without it? Indeed, how would he survive without us? I wish those fireworks wouldn't, like, spawn right there. High value asset is done. Hadley's on our side. We've got a stranded soldier. Let me just get out of the vicinity and we'll see Hadley Weston's personality traits. Outpost destroyed horde. So it's one of our outposts has destroyed a horde in the distance, be it the drone site or the other one. Let's check out Hadley Weston. See what this bro is all about. Hadley Weston is his parents own the largest food distribution network in the area. We need to keep him alive if we want their help. Intriguing. He's Chippy, he's a VIP, he's got a Dakimura trait and a dim bulb. I think I got that one straight away. More MREs created, I'm going to head straight back into base and create some more. Never have too many MREs, as we found out the hard way in the last siege. And I was running low as well, so it's a good job that we can finally start crafting these. The sooner the better. We've got a danger zone appeared on the left hand side if we want to go and play in there. Not really interested in that just yet. We've got a stranded soldier mission active. And that is our destination, my friends. Another able body to help us fend off the evil hordes of the dead. Manic psychotic laugh of death. What, is that caffeine kicking in again? No, I'm sitting here chilling with a cup of tea. Cheeky go on my nicotine vape. Yes, my friends, I'm trying to quit smoking as much as possible. I remember in one of the episodes recorded earlier today when I said I was having a cigarette. I keep calling them cigarettes, but it's actually a vape unit from, I don't know what it's called, MVP, and it's pretty good. You get a nice nicotine hype without the added tar, so my cardio will not die as bad, I hope. So yes, if you're trying to stop smoking, I recommend trying a cheeky vape. It's working well for me so far. Who have we got here? I know that character model. Sophia Turner, she looks like an army medic. She was an army medic in the main State Decay game. Take the soldier home. So let's take you home. Finally, a soldier that isn't actually wearing a soldier's uniform as well. But yes, she was... Am I going the right way? I totally could have gone the other way, but still. What am I doing? Yeah, it's nice to see a soldier that isn't actually got the boring soldier model on. Yeah, there's not really any like anything unique when it comes to the survivors in this game so far. We've created 5 flame gases, and they are essential to our survival against sieges. So I'm going to make another one using the fuel and influence that we have at our disposal. I'm going to abandon ship here and get in the sports car for a little bit of extra speed on the roads. I'm not going to attempt the jumps. We all know from the previous episodes and the compilation episode that I'm working on right now, along with some guides, that yeah, these jumps aren't exactly my best friend. The jumps combined with my shit driving anyway, it's pretty damn horrendous. As addictive as they are to do, it's not wise for me to attempt them. I'll leave that to you guys with your better driving skills, inevitably. Inevitably better. Mine are just never going to improve ever in the history of this game. I've been playing it for a year. State of Decay was released in June of 2013. I've been playing it pretty much all the time since then, both State of Decay and Breakdown and now Lifeline. And has my driving improved? No, has it? Fuck. My driving will never improve in this game. Exhibit A. So, the sooner we get an MMO version of State of Decay, which is pretty much guaranteed on the Xbox One console, Undead Labs have signed a contract with Microsoft to release future State of Decay titles on the Xbox One. Exciting stuff. We may actually get the Class 4, which was the MMO code name for State of Decay in the first place, so that's something to look forward to in the hopefully the not so distant future. I'm going to take this soldier home. I'm sick of that Hilton thing. Trying to say something else, dude. Wow. Wow. Soldiers, we can save the world, but we do not know how to maneuver our way around barricades. Get in, bitch. I'll put the barricade back later. It's clearly proving to be more of a hindrance than anything. How are we for MREs and stuff? 1 minute and 8 minutes for that. Stranded soldier. New name, Sophia Turner. Let's see all about Sophia Turner. Indeed, she's an army medic. I remember her character model from State of Decay and Breakdown, so that's pretty good. Sophia Turner, glad to have you on board, my darling. Learned electrical work from her mom, learned medical work from Uncle Sam. She's an army medic, so she's good in an infirmary, and she's got basic training, so she's a soldier, obviously. And she's a construction expert as well. I'm wondering what that's actually going to do in our camp. Do we need a construction expert for anything? Maybe the weapon shop to speed things up, I'm not too sure, we'll have to wait and see. We're still good for traps, we need ammunition. How is that radio doing? 2 minutes for ammunition, 7 minutes for flame for gases, and 39 seconds for MREs. High value assets. Now we've got a little bit of spare time, so I am going to do my darndest, my friends, to go and find a couple more of these things here. Drone trailer, artillery site. I reckon there's got to be one around here somewhere, so I'm going to head to this area on the map. We're going to stop and search buildings along the way to see if we can get any rucksacks. I'm still going to keep my speed vehicle at the moment. Admittedly, it has a lot less space when it comes to containing rooks, but still, in fact, I'm going to check how many spaces we have. 4, so 4 is still pretty good for a fast-moving vehicle like this. That means if we get a siege warning, we can quite simply head back at speed with a number of rucksacks as well. I need to push this son of a bitch off the bonnet, create some more MREs in advance. So strategy and tactics are essential in Lifeline, folks, and I hope that's what I've been demonstrating to you guys. I'm going to take a quick detour off the highway here to see if we've got anything else, like drone sites or something in this particular area, because it looks to be an area where there would be one. I mean, look at it, it's an off-route, beaten, trodden path in Dethington, and there may be one around here, so let's check it out, folks. We never know unless we try. So where have we got nice here? Just a dead end with some Zeds, and there's danger zone. I ain't gonna party in there. Y'all can keep your danger zone party. So we've just got some garages and things around here. That's good to know. At least we've got it marked on the map. We haven't used any of the vantage points yet to see what's going on. Maybe we've got another site here. It looks like one. Indeed, we found another one of the drone sites or artillery sites or something to do with this site. So I'm just going to get a good vantage here. Satellite uplink, so this should be good. Pop a cap in your zombie ass. Now, can I set an outpost here straight away? Yes, I can. Now, what does this unlock on the map? PMC snipers. Call in a favour to get a team of mercs to cover you from a nearby rooftop. That would be phenomenal for a siege. So I'm very much looking forward to that. There's another one set. Now, considering we've got to wait for the wind down anyway, I may as well continue to search this area while we're here for supplies that we can take back to base camp in our super speedy vehicle of death. The garages always prove to be a cracking one Oh yes, plenty of ammunition, but not enough. I'm going to send out for another one straight away at the expense of our influence. We've got, oh shit, army bro coming in. 10 o'clock, army bro. 10-4, dead buddy. 10-4. Axe to your dome. Axe to your helmet. Eat my axe. More Zeds coming in. Pop a cap in you, sir. A couple more across the way, but we haven't aggroed them yet. So what I'm going to do, what I was saying is, these places always prove to be flawless for me in State of Decay and Breakdown, so let's hope that hasn't changed. I'm just going to quickly reload my gun in advance. Let's have a quick search. Probably just construction materials in here by the looks. Nope, 22 cals. A brush axe, which is good. I forgot to deposit the baseball bat, however, so can't really contain anything else just yet. That's a lie. I can easily put stuff in my Rooks in Trucks feature. You can deposit regular things as well. We've got a new wits level here for our good friend. We've got plenty of heavy weapons in here, so what I'm going to do is make the most of my Rooks in Trucks feature for regular stash as well. Kill some Zed. I'm going to get a cheeky hit on that guy. Got one coming from behind by the looks. Two coming from behind. No reinforcements for our tactics, but still, we're doing alright, my friends. We're doing alright. We haven't had any major casualties left yet, minus Dr. Horn, but I assume that's a storyline one, so nothing to worry about there. I'm going to drop that in there. Yep, I'm just going to have to rinse and repeat running in and grabbing all this gear. So we'll take the chopper. Extra heavy weapons are flawless in my opinion. I've only got one axe, and the rest is like hatchets, is like sledgehammers, really heavy stuff. Headed on miss, you naughtiness. Get off me. You shall not nom on Vince. Although he probably would like it. In fact, I would like it. Come and nom on me. Yep, brush axe. So yes, the only heavy weapons that we've got really in our camp are the really heavy ones like the sledgehammer and the industrial wrench. The smaller heavy weapons, which take up less space, are really good, I've found in Lifeline so far, as you guys have seen in these episodes, just because they allow you to actually equip guns and take extra ammunition and other things out with you without being over encumbered and subsequently losing quite a lot of endurance and stamina really quickly. So the smaller heavy weapons, such as this one for example, 2.2 weight compared to an 11 weight, is really good. So I'm going to take the chopper, and I think that is our Rooks in Trucks feature completely full at the moment, yes. So I'm going to drop off all of these supplies back at base camp, get ourselves a little bit of extra influence, which is good because, as you can see, 197, we are running quite low. And in Lifeline, I like to keep my influence sky high as much as possible. Look at the mist in the air right now. It's absolutely glorious. I thoroughly love the atmospheric effects in Lifeline, especially compared to the main State Decay game. You don't get any of this. You don't get any of the city smog out in the countryside in Trumbull Valley, or even the city of Marshall, a more built-up area in the game. Spencer's Mill, the same. No smog in the air like this. This is clearly the effects of a horrible virus, a completely devastating zombie apocalypse that has totaled the city of Danforth. The aeroplane crashes, the helicopter crashes, the airstrikes, the continued attacks from zombies, resulting in all-out war between man and zombie. It's taking its toll on the atmosphere. The pollution is evident in the air. So what I'm going to do is drop off a few things here. If I drop off this for now, just to speed things up, I can easily take that out in a little while. We haven't got any more main missions just yet, so it's literally just storing, getting our supplies in and ready. And then, of course, MREs. Dumbass, why haven't I done that yet? More MREs. Can I send off for anything else? Research Whistling Box Mine. Those are my favourites, so I'm going to research those straight away. 10 minutes for those. And they are going to prove to be flawless. I can't believe that I haven't researched these sooner. We've got enough ammunition to set up our mines around the base camps, both ends. How are our traps doing? Already set still on the outpost, so all is going well. Just going to drop off this stuff for a little bit more extra influence again. Here's our good friend Hadley Weston, just chilling, trying to find some weed on the floor. Get off that stuff, bro. You roll me up and smoke me when I die. So yes, again, look at the little marker. You can see which ones you've got rooks in. Those are the ones with the little marker. So I've got a couple more one more heavy weapon and another blunt weapon. Not really interested in the blunt weapons at all, to be honest, but at the same time, it gives me 50 influence, which gives me 100 in total, which is really good. I can't attach that because I've already got one. Look at this, we've got a good stockpile going on right now. We've got 6 S-mines, 6 frags, 3 regular mines, 1 firebomb, 6 petrol bombs, and 15 flameful gases. We are pretty good when it comes to locking and loading for an oncoming siege. So all is good. How are we for MREs? That's a good point, me. Good point, me. We are looking at 11 MREs in stash and 6 on our person for Vince. So again, that's looking really good. And I've obviously got another 3 crafting right now. Now would be a good time to set Vince's heavy weapons specialisation, because we're going to stick to heavy weapons probably for all of our survivors, unless we can control a nimble survivor, at which point I will give her, or him, a, what do you call it, edged weapon, because we've got a cutting machine blade as well. Great stuff. Now we've just noticed we've got some unexplored warehouses around the map here. So that's something I'm going to have to do. Oh, we can establish another outpost. Okay. That one flipped off into the sunset again. We got 1, 2, 3 set up now. So it seems to be around these areas. So I'm going to head down to this one now. And then that should hopefully add another option onto the map. We've got a few good options right now. We've got the PMC snipers. That will come in flawlessly. We've got the incendiary barrage. How do I say that? Incendiary. Am I doing that right? Or drone recon to reveal buildings and such. So that's a good one as well. Reveal buildings, zombies, and so on and so forth. And I've been looking at this car for 5 episodes. Now I'm going to rob this bad boy, and we're going to take it on the road for a party. A zombie splatting party. And I've got what will hopefully be another... I can't get through this way. I keep forgetting this. We've got what will hopefully... I've crashed. We're playing Austin Powers again. Why does this always happen to me? And Austin Powers. There we go. Even though I've totaled my beauty already. We shall call this car Daisy. And Daisy's going for the jump. Oh yeah. Good old Daisy. Daisy Duke. Right. So we are... Ooh. Threat level 2. Right. This is the moment of truth. We need to quickly set this as an outpost. This is when the adrenaline kicks in again. Because if we can set this as an outpost rather quick smart, we should be able to get back in time thanks to our good old Daisy Duke Steiner car. And have plenty of time to gear up for the oncoming siege, which is imminent. Very imminent right now. And we've still got another building across the way there to search, but I haven't really got time for a Rucks in Trucks feature. So I'm going to check down here to see if we've actually got another site to... No, we have not. We've got zombies all across the way. It looks like a danger zone. Actually, can I make it around here? Is this a route around? It is not. Just a danger zone with zombies in the background. Maybe if I head around this way, there's going to be one. I'm just looking for the good outpost setups, guys. The drone sites and such. There's one. There's one. Okay, nice. We found some troops as well. Drone trailer. So I'm going to set this as an outpost quickly.
I want an outpost in here yesterday.
There we go. So we've got another outpost. What's this unlocked? Nothing. I don't think. But the point is, we've got another one. Ouch. Oh dear, this isn't going well for Daisy. Now, this is something that I've always sucked at, is learning how to, like, the reverse controls. I'm just going to go out front ways. No, I'm not. Damn it, Wayne's driving. Why do you always make a triumphant return at the most inopportune of moments? It doesn't help that the adrenaline's kicking in. Heading home, we're going to stop and get this stranded soldier. An extra set of hands goes a long way for battling a siege. And it's perfect timing, to be honest. It's on the way home. We haven't got any excuse. A couple more MREs quickly. Where have we got? Can we make box mines? Yes? No. Research at Ops Centre. That's going to take a little bit of time. So I've got time for a couple more, actually. Preserving some food. How long for this? Whistling box mines in 4 minutes. I'm not going to waste that, because 6 minutes is a long time. So I'm just going to wait for the whistling box mines, craft those. MREs are ready to make again, so I'm going to make some of those really quickly. How are we for supplies on the helipad? 2 minutes for weapons drop. So great times. So now we're going to rescue this soldier quickly. Head back to base camp for the next siege. And as we are 30 minutes in, the next siege will take place. The 4th siege in the game so far will take place in episode number 6. Now don't forget, there is also an achievement for completing 10 siege missions in a single playthrough. I'm not sure if we'll get that. I haven't got this far in the storyline yet, so this is all blind to me, my friends. The furthest I got in the storyline was rescuing one of the other horns. So what neighbours discovered. You're going to get in my truck, son of a bitch. Where are you? Colin Castellaw. Get in. Now, take this soldier home. He's playing in Daryl Dixon's zombified church. The siege marker is now at 3, which means the siege is ready to be underway. So we're going to take the son of a bitch in. You better be a good soldier, bro. Get in, now is all the time. We're going to take this guy home, an extra set of hands straight away. Perfect timing. And the next siege, this one's going to be a difficult siege. The 4th siege is going to be horrendously terrible. We've got an infestation located close to home as well. We're going to have to deal with that. But first things first, my friends, the siege is essential. You don't want to be out when a siege hits. So we're going to drop off our new soldier. We'll check out his traits and personality and background story in the next episode as well. But you know what comes first, my friends. The siege always comes first. So now is the time. Venture indoors. Too many hordes as well, so that's not good. Stranded Soldier, we've added a new name to the roster. The siege is on its way, my friends. I'm going to have to press pause right now to avoid future issues. So yes, when we return for episode number 6, we will launch the next siege because it's imminent, it's on its way, and it's going to total us. The 4th siege is going to be horrendous. So I'm glad we've made the flame for gases. I'm glad we've made plenty of MREs. We are going to get this show on the road, my friends. This siege is going to be brutal, and I'm really hoping that we don't lose any soldiers or our VIPs. If we lose Wesley, then we lose a good chunk of storyline from what I can tell that you guys have been telling me in the comments and on Twitter. So yes, you can follow me on Twitter at Let's Play Cats. I'm always happy to talk to my subscribers. I love talking to my subscribers. So I'll leave comments below. I reply to all comments on the latest video. So yes, get in touch. If you want your channel advertising, please play Lifeline on your channel, and I will happily advertise your Lifeline series as well. I love watching my subscribers' Lifeline series. The one I'm watching right now is from Lucas, and I'm looking forward to the one from Stonewall Sawyer as well. Their channels are advertised in advance in my video descriptions. If you just check out the video description, that's how I advertise other channels playing Lifeline, playing State of Decay, playing Breakdown. If you want yours advertised, just go out and purchase Lifeline for $6.99 from the Steam Marketplace if you're a PC player, $6.99 from the Xbox Live Marketplace if you're an Xbox player. Common sense. Record yourself playing the game, send me the links to your channel and your videos, and I will watch your videos. I love watching everyone who plays this game because everyone survives differently. That is what is so flawless about this game. That's what I love about this game, what I love about this, they've turned into, what Undead Labs have turned into a franchise, a series, and I cannot wait to see where they go next. But more importantly, right now, I cannot wait to see where we go next in episode number 6 with a siege on our doorstep. Thank you for watching once again, my friends. All the best, have a pleasant day, and goodbye.